Of course, it's okay. It's just that I will be showing an iPhone. You have similar stuff. I'll just show you later on how to find them on your device. Okay? There you go. You're not alone. So, all right. Now that I wanted to show you what the grid lines were first, and I wanted to show you the purpose of having those. Next, I want to show you how to actually get those enabled. This is well, I'll come back to more photos, but there's a lot in settings that you should be aware of. So in order to enable the grid lines, we have to go to our settings, which on my front page, it's right at the bottom, the gear icon. I'm going to click on this. Actually, let me just do this for a second. Let me do this again. This is how it opens up. Did you know there's a search bar in your settings? No? No? Not one person knows that? All right. Look at how I'm going to get the search bar, because as great as it is, I can scroll down and try to figure out where I'm supposed to go. That could take me a lot of time. But having the knowledge of where the search bar is, you can put in what you're looking for, and it's going to be so much quicker. So when I go for, well, let me actually do that because I was playing around with it. When you first open up settings, this is how you see this. At the top, you see my little picture with my name on it. If I take my finger and I just push it down, there's a search bar at the top that just became available. It was hidden, right? Aren't you glad you came? It's only been 5 minutes. Sorry, did you ever? There you go. There you go. Your name, please. See, Mary? All right, so I'm just going to repeat what Mary said because that's exactly what we're doing. In the search bar, I'm going to go ahead and type, even if I just do grid, I don't even have to, do the full sentence, because it's as if I'm typing in a browser. Or like Google, you start typing one letter and it gives you suggestions. I typed in grid and it's telling me, okay, based on grid, the first option is numbered grid, which is for accessibility, voice control. That's not what we want to do. The second one is line and grids, and you can look at the icon next to it. I can see it's a notebook, and right below it, it says notes. That's also not what we're trying to do. The third one, there's the camera icon, and below grid, it also says camera. That's the one. We're going to click on that, and then we see this page. On here, where it says composition, the first one is grid. Green means I have it turned on. So if I click on this, now it's grayed out, and I go out of this, I go to my camera, there's no grid lines. So I'm going to go back to my settings, make it green. This enables it. And there we go. We have that. Questions? Back to settings. Under composition next to grid. Yes. Do you see it? Okay. Perfect. Any questions? Yes. View outside the frame. Let's check it off and see what that does. Let's take a picture of this. This is regular. And when I click on view outside the frame, let's see if it, did you see the difference? Okay, this picture when we take it looks the same, but let me do that one more time. Okay, view outside the frame first. Do you see how the bottom portion where it says photo, video, portrait panel is all black? At the top, it's all black. Do you all see that? Let me move over a little bit. This part is black and this part is black, right? Take like a mental picture of this, because I'm going to go out of this, go to settings, and click on view outside the frame. And now do this. Do you see how you can see this? See the view? It's no longer black at the bottom or the top. Hello. Did we all see that? Okay, sorry, I know I was moving back and forth. That's view outside of the frame. Okay. So just one more time. I'm going to completely close out of my settings. When I open up my settings, this is what I see. There's no search box. But a lot of the time, you will be, if you are not entirely sure where something is, you're going to spend so much time clicking through general, clicking through accessibility, you know, whatever the case. There's a lot of options here. You can just, well, this is how it is. I just push it down to get this search bar, and then I can type in whatever I'm thinking about, and it will give me a few different suggestions based on that, which we did grid, and it gave us 3 different options. Okay? Okay. Any questions before I move forward? Okay. I want to show you another item on camera. There is this little option at the top. If you look at my screen, all the way to the top right, do you see the circle within a circle within a circle? Some of them are dotted, some of them are straight. Anyone know what that is? Sorry, do you have an iPhone? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Your name, please. Mary Lou, have you been to one of my classes before? Okay, because I always go through this, so I'm wonderful. Did everyone hear what she said? Okay, this is called the circle within the circle. That is called live mode. Live mode. And I'm going to show you an example of exactly what that is and why I think it's a wonderful feature to have turned on. A lot of you, I am willing to bet, if you open up your camera, there's going to be a line across it. Prove me wrong. Who here doesn't have a line on it besides me? Mary? The circle, if I click on it, is that what it looks like? There's like a diagonal line through it? You don't have one? All right, Mary's the only one besides me. Well, I'm going to show you why you probably don't have it. Maybe someone turned it on for you. But majority of the time, people have it turned off because when you get your phone, by default, I believe it's usually turned off anyways. And if you don't know what it does, you leave it as is. You look confused over there. Okay, the top right corner of the circles, right? If I click on it, now there's a line through it. All right, so we got 2 people that have it turned on. That's okay. If you click on it, it's on or off. When you click on it, if there's a line, live is off. If you click on it, there's no line, that means it's on, which is what I want to show you why I recommend having it turned on. Okay. Now that we've gone that, I feel like majority of you had it turned off. So if there was a bet going on, I probably would have won something. So let's continue on about the live. Now, Mary Lou mentioned earlier that live mode captures a little bit of movement before you take the photo, and I'm going to add even a little bit after. Okay, and I'm going to show you an example because you're probably thinking like, what do you mean? Okay, I'm going to show you an example, so bear with me. I'm going to go into my photos and show you a live example, and then we'll come back and continue with this. So I have it turned on. There's no line. We're good there. So I'm going to go into my photos, which that is not live. Going to scroll down. Actually, before I forget, did you guys know when you go into your photos and you scroll all the way down, you can see what kind of media types you have? Anyone know that? Since we're here, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. Let me do that one more time. when you open up your photos, usually this is what you get, your albums, right? And then if you have any shared albums, if you have any people and places, but if you scroll all the way down, this right here tells you how many videos you have. That's okay. How many videos you have, how many selfies, which I have a lot, how many live photos, portrait photos, time lapse, slow-mo. Mary Lou, you're looking at me in amazement right now. You don't have it on yours? Hold on, hold on. Nope, 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 nope. Keep in mind, guys, look at my screen. I know exactly what's happening. It has nothing to do with the 12. Look at my screen for a second. In my photos, right, down here, we have library, for you, album, and then search. Click on albums. Click on albums, and then scroll down. Now tell me, do you see what I see? See? Okay. Now, before I continue on, do any of these media types seem new to you? Because I will spend some time on them afterwards. We will go through that in the camera in a few minutes. Anything else? Time lapse, okay. Slow-mo. Because you haven't taken any. All right, nothing else seems out of ordinary. What about the screen recording? Anyone know how to use screen recording? Okay, screen recording. So these 3, 4, I'm going to touch in a few seconds. I wanted to show you live first, and then we'll address the others. Okay, now that we're all here, oh, and also down here, after the last update, I forgot if it was the last one or a few versions before then. Your deleted ones, when you click on it, you have to put in your passcode now to see your deleted photos, right? Okay. So I'm just going to click into any of my live photos just so I can show you what I mean. So I'm going to click on live photos and I have a lot of live photos, but I'm going to go with, see if I see any movement. Let's do these. These are from my most recent trip. Okay, that's me right there. Let's see. Are any of them? Nope, nope, nope. Trying to find something. All right, let's just go with this one. I'm clicking on live. It didn't show up there. And then I click on loop. Just bear with me. It's the circle. I only have one bar here. That may be it. All right, let me try connecting to the Wi-Fi first. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, just bear with me. There we go. Let's try that one more time. Oh, continue. Get my little prompt. Live. We're going to continue. Hold on to that thought. In this particular, folks, if I can have your attention, I'm going to revert changes. It doesn't show on there, but this is live mode. There's a little drop down when I open up my live photo. You're not going to see this on your screen because a lot of you had it disabled, right? So you won't have any live photos. So I'm clicking on mine and I'm just going to do a loop just so you can see. This is like the before and after. I mean, it was a very beautiful day. It was breezy. This is in Utah, actually, from my recent trip, and my hair's just flying everywhere. But this is a live photo. Why do I recommend using this? Because a lot of the time when you're taking a photo, and you're leading up to someone taking a photo, you're quickly adjusting your hair. You're trying to get that perfect smile. And before you know it, when they take it, your eyes are closed. Or you're like, no, my eyes were open. But they're like, you know what? You ended up closing them the last second. When I clicked, your eyes were closed. what if I told you that's okay? Because if you have live enabled, you can go to like that millisecond before and you can keep the one where your eyes are open. How do you do this? Let me show you. So let me do edit, revert. That was just to show you the live. If I click on edit on my screen, now it's coming up there. This is my photo. All the way at the bottom, do we see these settings? That's our cropping tool. This right here, it changes the coloring, so it's filtering. This one right here also does different like saturation changes. Like these are filters already decided by Apple, but this one right here, you can change based on what you think works for your photo. Now, this one, the live one, this is what we want to click on. So when I click on this, look at this. Do you see these little frames? If I click, like to the left or to the right, look at how my picture is changing. Even if it's a little bit, like this seems more of a change. In this particular one, I can also find another one, but this one, it's not a drastic change. I actually know it is here now. Hypothetically, if I were to say, you know what, this one's completely messy, but if I was like, you know what, I like this. This is the one. This is the one I want to keep. Where it says make key photo, you're going to click on that. Then you click on done. Actually, let me choose a different one that's like really not nice. So make this my key photo, done. And now this is my new photo. So yes. And I'm going to select a different photo now. So let me find another photo because I clearly take a lot of pictures. So let's see. All right, I'll do one of these. This is, all right, let's go with this one. Okay. We have this photo. I'm going to click on edit, which it doesn't show on there yet, but I'm going to click on edit here. Now we're in edit mode. Now you can see it up there. So bring up your live photo, click edit, and the third step is at the bottom. We're going to click on the circles. So it gives us our frames. And now you're going to, keep clicking, go to the left first or go to the right and see which one works. This is me just playing around with the glasses, but there's a smile, smile. Now I think I close my eyes soon. Maybe show some teeth, but you guys get the gist. Whatever photo you feel like is the one, if I go with this one right here, and as you're clicking through, sometimes make key photo. If you wait too long, it goes away. That's fine. Just click on it one more time. It pops up again, and then you click on make key photo, and then you have to click on done. And now this is the main photo. This live capability will always stay there unless you decide to get rid of the photo. If you use Google Photos to back up stuff, it will keep the live photos. It's funny because when you go into Google Photos, a live photo that was backed up is now like a little movie. But when you download it, it should still be a live photo. Questions? How cool is this? Yes. When you click on your photos, when you are in your photos at the bottom, you don't see library for you albums. No, it does it by itself. For your albums, the recent one by default is an album that's created by Apple. I mean, I have other random stuff, but that one is there by default. So give me a second. I'll walk over. Yes. Nope. I always have it on live. Ever since I discovered live, it stays on it. Anyone else have a question before I quickly walk around? Nope. All right. So let me just take a look real quick. Yes. Where are your that's Google Photos. That's not your photos. This is your photos, and that's your album. There you go. You're welcome. All right. Any other questions before we move on? Nope. All right. We're going to go back to camera. And I'm first going to address pano, which is the panoramic, because Mary had that question. Okay. When would you want to take a pano? There's a few different, I mean, there's a lot. You can literally do it with anything. Grand Canyon. Yes, I did that. I did that when I went to Arizona because it is very hard to capture all of that landscape in just one photo, even if I tried to like go this way. Let me open up Pano. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. All the way down here. Even with you guys, unless I try to like go from here or go all the way over there, I can't fully capture you or even the full classroom. This is where the Pano would come in. So let's do this together. How do we make a Pano? I'm going to start from here. iPhone is already telling me this is your starting point. You're going to go to the right, right? We're following the arrow. And you're going to see in a few seconds, if I start going too fast, it's going to tell me slow down. So we're going to do exactly what it says. I would recommend using one of those iPhone holders or cell phone holders to get, like your hands don't shake. They're not, I forgot what they're called. It's not a tripod, but it's the handheld ones. I forgot what they're called. It'll come to me later. So for now, well, hopefully it's not too shaky, but let's I'm pressing the middle circle just once. Let go. Now, I'm going to go slowly. You don't have to go too slow. I feel like this is a pretty good pace. If I can go, see, I went too fast, telling me slow down. Too fast. And stop. Go to the bottom left. There you go. In a matter of, I want to say 3 seconds, maybe 5. I had to slow down twice. You can all do this, iPhone or Android. Everyone has this capability. Same thing with all the pictures we're going through. You all have these capabilities. It's the only thing is for Androids, they might be labeled a little bit differently. And Androids, you guys might have some functionality that iPhones do not, because I have seen some really, really cool things that iPhones do not have. So every cell phone, you have your own pluses in there. Okay, Mary, did we get it? No, you have to move. Another cool thing about panoramics, I'm not sure if you've ever, or maybe you have seen it, but have you seen someone posted? It's the same person, it's a panoramic, but they're in 2 different spots. Anyone see that? Yes. Exactly. How do we do that? One person is doing the pano. Let's say it's me and Anna. Anna wants to, we want to be funny. We want to be goofy about it. And she's like, Aruj, add me in multiple places in the same photo. Let's really, prank people. I'm like, Anna, I got this. I will be the camera person. I'm going to be, as I start from the point 1, Anna's going to jump here. As soon as I move over slowly, 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 she's going to jump in again. And she's going to keep jumping wherever she wants to be. And then at the end, it's going to be one photo with Anna in like 4 different places. Something to try. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Or like if I'm starting here, she kind of go around me and jump there. Yeah, probably around me. But you can figure it out. Yeah. But it's fun. So I've seen people do that. And at first, I remember when it first came out, like, how did they do this? Did they like Photoshop them? Did they actually do it in person? Did they take separate photos and connect them? Because you can do that as well. And then I learned it was panoramic. They just jumped in different spots. Okay. Any other questions on Pano? You can go either way. Yep. It doesn't just have to be this. Yes, you can go up too. So let's continue on. We are going to go to, I'm sliding to the left now. Slow-mo first. It's okay. You're just very excited. So if I can have your attention, guys, I'm going to do slow-mo. Watch this. I won't go too far because that's 6 seconds. I did 6-second video. Now watch it play. We got you blinking and everything, like slowly blinking. That was 6 seconds. Still not over, right? Where and when would I use this? I have used this when I wear a really pretty dress and I want to do a twirl and I slowly captures the full twirl. Honestly, that's mostly where I've used it. Twirl or walking slowly in a really, really nice outfit and then doing like a hair flip. But you can get it, get creative, guys. Those are just the 2 instances I keep using. Okay, we're finally done with the 6 seconds. That is slow-mo. Last one on here is called time lapse. Watch this one. This one I just press once and it keeps going, going, going. This is not going to stop until I stop it. And I'm literally just making a random video. I'm making you dizzy. So to turn it off, I have to press this again. Now it's turned off. Now let's click on this video. How quick was that? So time lapse is the opposite. It goes by very fast. I have seen this in 2 different scenarios. One is my favorite when people are driving on a scenic road, the beautiful trees, beautiful, like road, the path is just going and going, going. I have seen people put this on their car, on one of those car holders, and they start the video from sunrise. So you see the sun coming out to, slowly the day is out and then it's slowly starting to set again. And before you know it, it's night. So the whole day, which I'm just going to say, let's say 12 hours. In those 12 hours, they made maybe a minute each video. This is not something I would keep on all day because this will drain your battery. So they leave it on their car. Every hour, they just press this button and they take a minute video, right? Just to capture that little, sun change, time change. And then at the end, they merge these videos together using third-party apps, which I will show you in a second what they're called. There's a lot. These are just the ones I use. They can merge that 12-minute video, and it ends up becoming, let's say, a minute and a half. You see the full day in a minute and a half, which is really, really nice. Or you can, it's already shortened. That minute video is probably like 10 seconds. So question about that, sorry. Oh, the second scenario, I've seen people do that with the plant growing. During COVID mostly, everyone was home. So from the moment they planted it to slowly growing, growing, growing. And all it takes is just a minute video to capture this and then combine everything. You don't have to take an hour-long video. You can do it in tiny little, clips. In order to do the editing, I use, oh, these are my photos. These are my videos. Splice. I use VideoShop and then InShot. And you're probably wondering why 3, because each application offers me something different. And also because I'm using the free version. And I honestly also feel like not one has everything. So I have to use little parts from all 3. So you can use this for video editing, and then for photo editing, I have other recommendations. If you want to use it, then yes, you can download it. Okay, questions? Splice, VideoShop, and InShot. I do a separate class on how to make a movie. and we go through these in details, but today this is just a quick shout out. So I usually go through all three, and then it's up to, your discretion, which one you feel like is the best option for you. Okay. Okay. So, quick summary. We went through the slow-mo, pano, sorry. We started with the pano, we went through slow-mo, we went through time-lapse, and we also went through what a live photo is. Any questions on the camera stuff? Nope? Okay. So the next one I want to show you is, let's go into let me go into photos. There's a photo on here. I took this earlier. There's a carnival happening. Did you know that you can now take text from a photo, take it out, and put it in your notes on your phone? I wish this was a functionality when I was in school, because I could just take the picture instead of handwriting everything, which I see a lot of you handwriting right now. So let me show you how do you do this. So I took this picture yes? It's just called opening up your photos. So I'm not sure what the technical name for this is, but if you were to take a photo of, is that your paperwork next to you? Empty. All right, maybe I'll take a photo of that afterwards. So I just took a photo of something that had writing on it. Then I'm going to just take my finger and, whoops, come on. It's usually double clicking. Oh wait, no, press down. Sorry, it's not double clicking. Okay, so let me start from here, Levittown. I pressed down, which I see it's not showing up there. On my phone, when I press it down, it highlights the word. It highlights the full word, and I'm going to show you in a second. So I'm going to just drag it down to this whole thing, and then I get copy, select all, translate or share. I'm going to do copy. I'm not sure if you can all see. I apologize, it's not showing up on there, but I clicked on copy. So you see what this says, Levittown Carnival, wristband. I'm going to get out of this, going to go into my notes, open up a blank document, press paste. There we go. Levittown's Carnival. Oh, there was some Spanish in it, I believe. Sponsored by the Free Levittown Chamber of Commerce. How cool is this? Yes. Notes are amazing because this is a nice segue, because in a few seconds, I'm going to show you more with notes as well. I'm a huge advocate for using notes in your phone. I don't even know how many I have now, maybe 300 notes in here. I use it actively, or use this app actively. But going back to this, let's just do, how cool is this? Yes. Yes. Open up your notes. Open up your notes, open up a blank document in your notes, and then click there. And when you get the paste option, click on paste. Yes. Yes. At the bottom, do you see the little square with the pencil? Click on that. That's a blank document now, right? And then you're going to press down, and it should say paste, format, find selection. Click on paste, and it will add it for you. How cool is this? Well, you should read them and see what they say. Okay. What do we think, guys? You are, let's say I'm going to give you another scenario. Yes. Space? No. No. It will get saved to the iCloud, but it's only the application is taking the memory, not the amount of stuff that's in it. All right, guys, back to my little hypothetical. We all love to come to Hauppauge Library, right? We're always taking classes, and sometimes we tend to be a little bit late, and you see your friend who took notes. You're like, you know what? Instead of trying to copy what she or he is writing, let me take a quick picture. And I will just copy those notes into my notes. And there you go. You can always print it afterwards. How cool is this? Well, I'm about to show you two other things with notes that I am willing to bet you did not know. Okay, anything on this before I move forward? All right. Okay. So first thing is you need to have a picture of some writing, which if you do not have, we actually do have some sample material here if you want to take a picture of it and we can do it together. Anyone want? You have stuff? Okay. Open up whatever photo it is. You have to press it down on, like, I started at the top, the Levittown. So press it down. Whoops. On the letter, just take your finger, press it. Leave it, leave your finger pressed down for 2 seconds. And then let go. Is it highlighted? Okay, hold on then. I am going to walk over very quickly because that's how I see it. So I'm going to start over here first. You got it? Perfect. Hold. Hold. Okay. Can you let go for a second? Okay, let's click on one more time. Gently.
Oh, gently. Okay.
Look, we have the same nail polish.
Yeah.
Copy. And now click that button because you're going to open up your notes. Blank. Yes. Press it down.
Right here.
Yes. Let go. Paste. And there you go.
One word.
Well, go back. Go back to the photo because you only did one word. If you want to do more, you have to move it over.
I move my finger over.
Okay. Guys, let's do this one more time. Okay. Let's close it. Do it one more time. Now we're going to press cafe, sorry. Do you see this on the right side?
Oh, slide it.
Slide it down to where how much ever text. Keep going,
Okay.
keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
Now press copy. Now open up your notes. Notes. Now,
Oh, it's probably already-
that's okay. Let go. Paste. And there you go. There you go. You got it. Mary Lou, you didn't want my help? All right.
I saw what you're saying. It's when you have the.
Yes. There you go. Yes. I'm gonna walk over. Notes. Notes. Right here.
This is what I.
Copied and pasted.
I can change the word or something.
I'll show you in a few seconds. Okay, you're good. You got this. You're welcome. Okay, let's see what that does. Let's see if this will do your paste. This pastes the whole picture.
Okay.
So it doesn't paste just the text. Do you want to see how to do the text? Okay, so if I go back to your photos and let's just press on. Okay, let's see. Sometimes doesn't. Why is it not? Interesting. It is not letting me copy. What version is this? 8. For some odd reason, it is not letting us do this on this phone. All right, I'm gonna come back afterwards
Okay.
and take a look. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Just to get the copy button, but not-
Does it sometimes live does that? Even though mine is live too.
Oh, okay. Oh, live, you're not catching the right frame, right?
Mine is live too,
Oh,
but sometimes it's being
it could say live, but the photograph really wasn't in live, so. You could have the live button on, but not every photograph becomes live, does it?
no.
Hmm.
When you click on live, only the photos that you take with it after turning it on will be live. Any prior photos will not be altered.
Mm.
I was gonna try to see if I could turn it off. But this particular one, and even though my photo is live, this is just being odd. It just really doesn't want to go.
No, it doesn't want to do it.
Okay.
We could
And-
send another one, but.
And then I figured I would turn it off, but it's not even letting me turn it off. How funny is this? All right, do you have another one with writing? Oh,
Yeah, any of those is fine.
wow, it's really not letting you do it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I want you to take a photo with something that's turned off. Oh, it's turned off. Try it now.
Oh, okay, got it.
Turn, yeah. Just so at least we can do the practice
Like,
together. Yeah.
Okay.
That was turned off. I want to take a look at your phone afterwards.
Okay.
Because it's not supposed to be doing that if that's turned off. This is odd. Can I see something?
Sure.
Let me see. Now that we turn it on, if it's still going to do. Yeah. This is weird. What version is this? Bless you. It's a
12.
12? I have a 12. Shouldn't be like that. All right, I'm gonna come back to you after, okay?
Okay, sure.
Save that. No worries. All right, guys. Continue on. Okay, we're going to stick to notes for a second. Okay. I want to show you what this stuff is at the bottom. The first one, all the way to the left, that's a checklist. So I'm going to just delete this first. All the way to the right, the three dots, when you click on that, it gives you a drop down. Going to delete this. I'm going to delete this one as well. And I'll just do a blank document. So let's name or put a title on this document. So I'm just going to say to-do list, right? I love making to-do list. So next, just give me, well, what's on your to-do list? What do you want to do tomorrow? Oh, this weekend. Tell me something you want to do this weekend. Chores? Okay. Gardening. Okay, well, you got chores, so I need something else now. Hike, gardening. Okay. Hike, gardening. Anyone else? Come on, guys, just throw some random stuff. What do you want to do this weekend? Beach? Is that what I heard? Beach. Anything else? Movies. All right. So I'm going to click on done. At the bottom, I'm going to click on sorry, let me just highlight them first. To highlight, all I'm doing is double clicking. And then I'm moving this up all the way up till chores. And then I clicked on that plus sign that came up, click on the checklist, and now we have a checklist. You can start typing stuff first, then highlight everything, or when you open up a blank document, at the bottom, you can immediately click on, you can click on checklist first, and it will give you that bubble, and then you can start typing. Notes. We are still in notes, guys. Still in notes. Now, we all know how a checklist works, right? As soon as we're done with something, the best part of the checklist, crossing off, right? That feeling is amazing. Well, it's a little different here. Let's say we are done with chores, was the least fun thing, unless you like to do it. We're done with chores. I'm going to click that bubble. Check, push to the bottom. It doesn't strike it, but it pushes it to the bottom, so it is out of sight now. Now we can focus on going on a hike, gardening, beach, movies, or I have this blank spot. There we go. Pretty nice, right? Reminders is also good. Reminders is a great one. I think I'm more biased towards notes because I've been using it for so long. Reminders is good too. You can keep doing this. The other cool thing I want to show you about this is in notes, I can share this with all of you. I can give you access to this one spreadsheet or, one page. Well, for iPhone users, sorry, Android users, I can still send it to you. I don't know if you can edit it, but for iPhone users, when I share this with you, I am now making this a shared list. This means anytime Mary Lou, Mary, Anna, any of you makes a change to this page, we all see it. The whole class will see, okay, this person did this person did this. And it can be done at the same time. Me and your name, please. Me and Lois can be in the same, on her, she's on her phone, I'm on my phone, but we're editing the same one at the same time. That's fine. It'll tell her it's Aruj is doing something and I'll know Lois is doing something. I think that's pretty cool. So we can have one checklist, a bucket list for the summer 2023 bucket list. Think about it. How cool would that be? Sharing this with your girlfriends? Guys, or family, or even yourself. Well, that's not gonna help with the shared part, but I mean, you can send it to friends and family. Guys, this is what the itinerary for this event for 4th of July, Memorial Weekend. Everybody look at this. If you need to make any changes, put it on this so we all get notification at the same time. Whoops. And when you share something with someone, it will tell you if they made a change, when they made that change. So I've done this before and it's really, really helpful. How do we do this? That's the question that I was waiting for somebody to ask. At the top, where it says, where there's the box with the arrow pointing up, if we click on that, to-do list, where it says send a copy, if I do that drop down, the first one where it says collaborate, you have to click on that. If I click on collaborate, and let's say I send it to Christina's, my friend doesn't have an iPhone, but if I send it to my brother, Huss, the third one, he has an iPhone. When I send this to him, this is now a shared list. So he will automatically, when he clicks on it, he'll get it as a text message first, then he's going to click on it. And then automatically it will open up in his notes and it will be saved there until I decide to remove him. And then that's it, it's a shared list now. But you have to do arrow pointing up where it says to-do list, send a copy. No. If you want to collaborate, you have to click on the arrows where it said send a copy. You have to make sure collaborate is turned on before you send it out to whoever it is. If you send a copy, then they can't collaborate. It's literally just a copy. Fair? Questions? Okay. This is my notes. I have a lot happening here. Where it says all iCloud folder, which, wow, I'm at 397. Okay, when you click, I usually go into my all iCloud, go in here, I get this list, and then at the bottom, I click this.
But I just have iCloud and there's nothing under, I don't see the drop down.
I've been using it for a long time. Yeah, you probably just have one, which I was looking at. I forgot your name. We have the same nail polish. Jean, thank you. Jean, she opened up notes for the first time today. So hers is just one blank notes, I believe, right? You have it notes? No, then maybe it was you. You had just notes. There you go. So you will only have just one. You won't have as many as I do. I create so many folders for different things. Sorry? There you go. Let me see that for a second. That's okay. You open it up for the first time. Can I see this for a second? So click on done. Hers is blank completely, right? So she would click on notes. Sorry, I'm giving it right back. Hers is completely blank for the first time today. She's clicking on notes. And now notes is a folder. Now within here, she's going to click on the bottom right to open up a fresh note. Now, the more she opens up, it's going to, okay? So it's going to be blank until then. So notes is a folder. I have a lot, the drop downs, those are all different folders. And within those folders, I have different notes, which, what do I have? I have a lot, depending on what I'm doing. Like my bar exam one. Let's click on my bar exam. I have 15. This was just my schedule for every day, what I wanted to do, what I didn't want to do. This is just a folder. So different things. That's not anyone here, is it? Is it really? Oh. All right. Yes. You can do this anywhere. Now, going down to at the bottom, the first one that was checklist. If I click on camera, I can bring photos in here. I can also scan documents. Did you know you can scan documents with your iPhone or Android? When we click on the camera icon at the bottom, let me just take a document. One second. Notes. We never left notes. Nobody leave notes. We are not done yet. We grab this sample document, which is, oh my God, this is for my class. It's a survey. So please do not forget to take a survey after class. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And neither did I. So, all right, we're going to take this document and I'm going to show you how to scan it. Because as of right now, if I need to scan something, I'm thinking I need to probably get a scanner, go to the library to use their scanner, or go to Staples. Well, you can do this from home now, right? Let's take this piece of paper. Watch what I'm doing here. I'm going to take it and just put it right here. Let me just move this other phone to the side. Placing it, sorry, I'm gonna have to move it over a little bit. Still notes. I never left my notes. It is a blank document. Blank document. Remember at the bottom right, there's a square with the pencil. That's your blank document. Nobody get out of notes. We're good? Now, whatever you're doing, put your phones down for a second. I'm going to lose you. Then I want you to see what I'm doing first. I know this is a blank, it's a very dark screen, but at the bottom, there's the camera icon. I'm going to click on that. Then you can also scan text this way too, actually. So this is another way. But let's first do scan document. I clicked on scan document. Now look at my screen, guys. I see some of you are not looking at me. Oh, I need to pay attention to this. I didn't click on anything. All I did was hover over it. It did auto capture. We all saw that? And then it's telling me, oh, do you want to scan more? If I say no, just one, if I want to do more, I'll do it same page again, just so you can see. All right, we did the same page twice. Now I'm going to where it says save to, because we did two pages. Click save. And now look at this. We can keep it here. And look at the top, it says, please take a few minutes for a brief survey, which is how this page starts. So from here, we can go ahead and do the arrow pointing up, because usually when you're scanning something, it's to email somebody, right? Majority of the time, you're going to click the arrow pointing up. And then you're like, okay, send a copy. You do an email, send it as a PDF. So let's click on the PDF first. Oh, come on. All right, let me send it first because it's not letting me do this. So I'll send it to my email. And it tells me the subject. I can change it automatically. It's just filling, the subject is the first few lines of this. So let's just delete a little bit and I'll just leave it like this. Okay. I'm going to click my arrow to send it. Now let's hope I get it immediately. Not yet. There we go. From my other email. At the bottom, let's click on it. Can we take a moment and talk about the quality? It's perfect. It is perfect. This is not taking, you're not taking a picture of this. Not anymore. Jean, you won't be doing that anymore. What will you be doing now? How? What do we do in notes? Somebody walk me. All right. First thing is, where do I go? Notes. All right. Well, I already have stuff here. Should I use this or how do I open up a new document? And Mary's going to tell me. Yes, we're clicking on the box at the bottom. Now I have a blank document. Okay, what do I do next? Okay, got it. Scan document. And do I have to click anything or what do I do? Probably should have moved a little bit further. Oh, my hand got in there. So let's click on this and retake because I don't want my hand to go in there. Retake. Does it look good? So I'm going to click on done. Okay, save. What next? How do I email this? Yes. Mail, right? Mail, my email. And then I type in whatever email and it's going to be sent as a PDF file, which is the best file type for a document. I'm going to click on cancel because you guys did great. So we don't have to send this one. How awesome is this? Message? Tell me again. On the top. Yep. Do you see all the way to the top next to the 3 dots? There's a box with an arrow pointing up. Yes. When you click on that, it gives you an option. Where do you want to, immediately first it tells me these, like last contacts. Do you want to send it to them? Do you want to then do an airdrop? So I can actually airdrop to everyone in class right now. Messages, mail, and then other places. When I click on mail, that will be my email. Message, I can, it's just a text message then, which I will show you for airdrop in a second. Okay, questions? Good? Okay. So let's get out of that. For AirDrop very quickly. At the top of my screen, I'm doing a swipe. This is my other settings. The first box where there's the airplane mode, right? If you click on it, I think press it down. Press it down to make it bigger. When you click on AirDrop, it will tell you, do you want to do everyone, contacts only? Because sometimes, you know, you have to play around with your AirDrop settings. Okay, which reminds me, I want to show you how to do screen recording. I think it's so cool. All right, let me show you. When we open this up, at the bottom, I have screen recording enabled on here, which you can do in your settings as well. When I click on screen recording, which is this one right here, the circle within a circle. If I click on this, oh, I can't do that when I'm displaying. Sorry about that. But when you click on screen recording, it just, whatever, if you're watching a show or you're, usually a show and you want to share it with someone, you can just screen record and send them the clip afterwards. But I'll show you that after, once we're no longer connected to this. Any questions? Great question. Now, because remember, if we don't know how to do it, we're going to go into our settings, which because I was already in it, okay, this is fresh. I have to swipe down. In this box, I'm going to click on screen recording. Let's see, type sub. Maybe with the space. Don't see, it's not screen recording. Maybe it's just recording. Let's see, record video. No. I can't remember the full name of it, but I think it's the control center. Control center. Control center. When we click on this right here tells me what is included, what is not included. So currently, when we did that little swipe, this right here, ladies, this right here is called your control center. In order to decide what you want on here, you go into your settings, you have to type control center. And this right here tells me everything in the this first column over here is what I have enabled. If I scroll down more controls, I can enable these if I want to. You have to scroll down. Those are your more options. This is only every phone, guys, whatever is on the bottom list, this is what your phone is telling you you can add. If something is I have and you don't have, it's just maybe because we have different versions. But this is your full list. Like it's telling me I can do notes, I can do quick notes, stopwatch, wallet. In order to enable something, you have to click on the plus. So if I did notes, plus, and then I do my drop down, my notes just got added. Did we all see that? Okay. Red is, remember, already enabled. These are, this is when you do your swipe down, it's already there. Green, you can still add. Okay. Questions? Yes. With this? So on my phone, it's swipe up down from up. For some of you, depending on what version you have, I think you have to swipe from the bottom up. Try bottom up. Bottom up closes it. All right, let me take a quick look and tell me what phone you have. You have 14 Pro, you should be swiping up. Oh, corner, I mean. There you go. Okay. Well, you came at the right time. Now you know. Anyone else? Who else can't seem to find it? We're all good?
Find what's on there now?
No, the control center that I showed earlier. That's in settings. Right? In settings. The screen I just had a second ago. Guys, look at my screen. I'm taking my phone. This is my phone. Top right corner. Swipe. Who is having difficulty accessing this? I think they're a little different, but go with regular notes. Sorry, ladies, are we able to access this? Top right corner? Any questions? Okay. I still have a few more things to show you, but we are also getting close to the end of class. And I know we're having fun. So let's just continue. And I will be staying after to address questions and also spend a little bit of time with the Android users as well. Okay, continue on, of course. Now, let me get out of this because has anyone noticed when I open up my settings and you look at your settings, I have a dark mode and you may have a white. Anyone see that? Nobody's curious why yours is white, mine's black? Now that I bring it up, did you know by going dark mode, you save 25% of your battery? Yeah. Not only that, it's also easier on your eyes and on nose. How to do that? So let's see, the general, I don't remember, so I'm going to type it at the top and say just appearance. Ladies, in order to make that change, we're going to go to appearance. There we go. Mine is set to dark. If I click on light, oh my God, I don't even think I can ever go on light again. My eyes are just, it's so bright. This, I feel like is very, it's so much better on my eyes. This is, it saves your battery. Ladies, I know we're all excited.
From settings, I can't find it.
From settings. How do you find appearance if you can't find it? Type it. Type it in your search box, type appearance. And if you don't want to type appearance, just type in dark mode. There you go. Jean, I knew you could do it. I know someone's very happy that she made it to this class. Right? All right, ladies, I want to stay in appearance for a second. I have so much to show you, and unfortunately, we're only down to 10 minutes. So buckle up. Okay? All right. Staying with appearance. If you want to change your light and dark mode, that's where you do it. I recommend it, but end of the day, it's going to be your preference, what you're comfortable with. It also took me some time to get used to dark mode. And now I can never go back. Now when I open up the white, I'm like, it's so bright. Going down here, where it says auto lock. On my phone, if I click on auto lock, auto lock is when your phone is just sitting there and how much time before it turns off. I set mine to 2 minutes. It used to be 30 seconds, and every 30 seconds was so annoying. My friend, when we go work out together, I look at her phone. I'm like, why is your phone not turning off? You've been looking at, like, it's been on forever. And she's like, I have it set to never. I'm like, oh, okay, well, how's your battery? If it's set to never. She's like, it's okay. No, her battery dies quick because her phone is literally always on. If you want to change the timing of how long your phone is on or off, you get to adjust it there. Was that a question? So are you saying now? Now, okay, there we go. Your name, please. Say that again? Bridget? I like the first way better. Brigida? Oh, that's so pretty. When you turn it on, from the moment you turn it on, the countdown begins. As soon as those 4 minutes are over, turn off, not shut down. It'll just turn off, and then you have to put your password in again to open it. Yeah. So this is where you can do that. Now, continuing on, because we are down to, you guys know. Moving back. Okay, we got this. All right, I want to show you what? My brightness is full. My brightness is full for this. Bless you. Yeah, if I do my drop down, you know, this is my brightness, but I want to make sure for the class it's full screen. Okay, continuing on, guys. We're going to scroll down here. Accessibility. You don't even have to type it. It's right here, the fifth one. Accessibility, fifth one. Okay, we click on this. I am going to go to, was it play settings? Hold on 1 second. Where was I going with my accessibility? All right, give me 1 second. Let me just pull it up. Oh, back tab for shortcuts. I can hear you guys. Let's see. There we go. Is this it? It's no, bear with me. I'm just trying to figure out where I was because I can't remember. Were the shortcuts? Side button. No, this touch. Is it assistive touch? There we go. I found it, guys. I found it. Sorry about that. All right, we're in accessibility, right? Okay, when you scroll down where we have the first one, touch. Oh my God. Okay, click on that. Because it's, it's like in my mind sometimes like, where was it? We clicked on touch. This is what you see. The first one where it says assistive touch. Click on that. Got it? All right, now stay here. Don't do anything. Watch me, and I will know because I see you. So down here, we have custom actions, single, double, long press, single tap. Well, 1, 2, press it down, right? Let's do single tap. Or actually, I'll do double tap first. Double tap when I click on it. These are little shortcuts that when I double tap my phone, this should open up. And sometimes it's sensitive. So if you're double tapping, you're like, it's not opening up, be gentle. It works. So I will just choose, where's my flashlight? Spotlight. I'm scrolling down to see what the other options are here. Oh, screenshot. Let's do a screenshot. Okay, we did double tap screenshot. I'm going to just go back for a second. And let me just stay here and try, well, let me turn it on and off and see if it, I have to find like the middle of the phone. Does not seem, to be working right now. Usually it has to be where like the Apple sign is. It also depends on your phone case. I have an extremely no, it could be, but usually this is supposed to just work. And you can try it on your phones. My phone case is a little, that's also another thing. I would like for you all to just try this on your phone because I'm willing to bet it's going to work on yours versus mine right now. Single tap or even double tap if you want a shortcut, because a lot of time to do a screenshot, right? We have to put our finger on this button here and then one here to do that screenshot. But if you have it set to double tap, you do that double tap on the back wherever the icon is, it does a screenshot for you. So why don't you go ahead and try it and see if it works on your phone? Because I know this works. It's just not working for me at the moment. Then select on flashlight. Try maybe the spotlight. I wonder if that's the same one, which is not going to let me do it. It could also be because I'm connected to this, but give it a shot and then double tap on yours and see if it works. Because I have done this before and I know it works. Double tap timeout. You can also change how long. The duration of time that 2 taps must occur within to activate the double tap action, 30 seconds. So I mean, I'm definitely really 30 seconds, but I'll give it a try after we disconnect as well. Did this work for anybody? It worked for you? Yeah, now because the attention is there, it's not gonna work. But the double tap has to be on the Apple icon and then it works, or the single tap and usually that works. All right, I want to show you one other thing. I heard it. So we have proof it worked for her. So yes. Tap assistance. To allow any single finger. No. That's different. That's different. You're welcome. There's another thing I want to show you. This is again for both phones. But this one we have to go in Safari for iPhone. For Android, you go on any browser. I'm opening up Safari. And I had a cookie recipe from Betty Crocker. Let's say, oh, I need somebody to volunteer and give me their name that I haven't picked on already today. All right, you all the way in the back. What is your name? Lisa? Me and Lisa are making cookies. But, she's at her home, I'm at my home, and Lisa's like, Aruj, send me whatever recipe you're working on. I'm too tired. I'll just look at what you're sending me. I'm like, I got it, Lisa. Let me send you a recipe. Whoops. Instead of sending her the link, which I know you probably would do, or sending her separate screenshots of the page as I scroll down, I'm going to do something easier. I mean, link is probably easier, but the second easy option besides sending the link, we're going to do a screenshot in here. Now, remember for your phones, that's how we did a screenshot, right? I'm clicking on the screenshot. Do you see at the top, all the way at the top, where it says screen and then it says full page? Do we see this? Screen, full page. This is the screen. If I want to send Lisa this, I have to keep taking screenshots as I scroll down. Or I click on full page. Now, full page. I'm going to just click on this and scroll down. Full page screenshot. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see if I click on, well, first all the way to the right, share button. I can text it to Lisa. I can email it, airdrop it, the other options. If I click on done, it saves it as a PDF to files. You should have called me or emailed me. But now you know for next time. Now you know for next time. How awesome is this? Disclaimer, for iPhone users, this has to be in Safari, not Chrome, because I am a very active Chrome user, but this is in Safari only. For Android users, I actually wrote this down. For Android users, where did oh, text replacement. I want to show you that as well. Oh, I said for Android users, it can be anywhere in any of the browsers. So I'll come over and show you that in a second. Okay, text replacement. I want to show you that really, really quickly. I know we're a little bit over time, but I feel like it's a good one. We're all right, sorry. Any questions on that before I show you one more thing? I get so excited. I'm like, I want you guys to learn as much as you can. Great question, Lisa. It's okay. It's okay. So I just opened up a random site, which cookies. Safari. Yep, we're in Safari. Oh, sorry. Safari is the one that looks like a compass. That's Safari. Click on that. Okay. We opened up Safari. I already have a site open. You open up something. Now, screenshot. We got to take a screenshot. We all know how to do a screenshot, right? One finger here. This home button, I think, and one on volume up. At the same time, we get our little screenshot at the bottom. I have to click on it before it goes away. How do we do a screenshot? Safari. You have to open something up in Safari to take a screenshot of, right? Then I clicked on my little screenshot and it said screen or full page. We got it? Cool. All right, ladies, let me show you just one last thing. No, I feel like, okay, let's see. I want to show you something in Maps too. Maybe, okay, follow me. I feel like I can show you two more things really quickly. In settings, just take a look at me. I'll show you after, but I'm going to just click on my search box, type text, the second one that says replacement, text replacement. I'm going to click on the first one. You can add little shortcuts. If you type OMW in a text, which that's my shortcut, OMW, look at this. I'm going to just, I'll send this to my brother. He's going to look at me like, what are you doing? And Siri was already messing with us. I told him your chairs came in. Okay. iMessage, I'm going to type OMW, enter. Automatically it does on my way. And I know he's going to send me a request, like send me a response. What? On my way to what? Testing in class. Please ignore. Above. I know my youngest brother is like, what are you doing? Okay. Let me do that again. Maybe not type it out to him, but in my settings, OMW is on my way, right? If I click on that plus, we click on this plus. Now the top part is going to be the phrase and the bottom is whatever you want to call it. So let's say email. I'm going to type my email, my actual email, gmail.com. Let's say, I use this email a lot and I say the shortcut is email, save, right? Email, and then my actual email. So now I'm going to go back to my brother. I'm going to type email, enter. Yeah, how cool is this? I know I had to show you this before. There's one last thing which I feel like is going to be so helpful. So thank you for staying after. Are we good with this? Any questions? It is all done text replacement. You click on this, click on the plus, and then you go this way. Now, I want you to be careful when you click on the plus, if you mix them up, you know, phrase and the shortcut, when you click on save, if what you want it to paste afterwards ends up here, just delete it. Swipe over, delete, and do it again. Like I'm going to delete it right now. It's gone. Just type it again. Okay? No. Phrase, see? Phrase is what you ultimately want it to say, which in my case was my full email. Shortcut is the word email. So shortcut is OMW. The phrase is on my way. Good? All right, I have to show you one last thing for today, which I think that's my brother. See, he's like, oh, okay. For maps, anyone here use Google Maps? Majority of us? Did you know when you're traveling and somebody's asking you, hey, how long is it going to take for you to get here? Instead of having them call you, you can just share your destination with them. Like they can literally track you. I think it's helpful. No. This is a good one. It's not that kind. This is just so they know. I see, okay, Jean said she's leaving at 12 o'clock from New York and she said she'll get to DC by 4 o'clock. Well, let me just see how much time I have before I have to make sure the dinner's ready. It's that kind of, it's good to know. Google Maps. I'm going to type in Smith Haven Mall because, well, it's closed now, but I click on directions, start.
Head southeast toward New York 454 West.
Ooh, I didn't.
800 feet. Keep right to stay on New York 454 West. Smith Haven Mall
Oh my God.
will be closed by the time you arrive.
All right, I was not expecting it to be that loud. All right, I muted it now. Thank you. Okay, I already put the directions. They're on. Now I'm going to open this up at the bottom, right? Move it up. Share trip progress. From here, I can send it to, to some of these people or, click on more options and I'll send it to my brother again. He's gonna be like, what are you doing? I can send it to my other brother, but on my way, see my trip progress. And now when he clicks on this, it will only show him my trip for this destination. If I close out of this on my maps, he won't see it. If I decide, yeah, psych, I'm not coming to your house, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Or even after you've reached the destination, that's it. It's not like they won't keep tracking you. So let me see if I can unsend this. Undo send. Because he doesn't need to. Gone. We knew how we could do that, right? No? Oh, well, guys, I could be here all night with you, but I feel like the library at some point. You can undo messages for a certain period of, I just did it. All right, guys, look at this. I'll send it to my other brother this time. So they both have turns. So this is my other brother, my middle brother. That was my youngest. Test. Sent. I have to wait till it says delivered. Now, I have I forgot how much time I have before I unsend it, but if I click on it, my text, leave my finger on it, I can undo send, I can edit, which I see he already responded. I just see he got a response. I can say testing, ignore, I'm in class, check. What? Okay. Edited. It says I delivered it and it was edited. And if I do, I don't know if I can, I can try, I can still undo it. So now I still have time, even though he responded, but it's been less than, I forgot the time frame. If I click on undo send, Gone. You unsent a message and Hamza may still see it, which he did. I'm gonna like, okay, thank you for letting me volunteer you. There we go. He's gonna be like, what? Volunteer me for what? Okay. I do this with my friends and family a lot. But usually I give them a heads up, or I'm like, quickly, guys, I'm using you as a test. But you never know, especially with my brothers. I never know what they're gonna say. Yeah, that's how you unsend a message, edit a message. I am not fully sure, but it's worth the test. So, in summary, oh, he's like, oh, okay. In summary, I know we went through a lot of information today. I'm hoping it was more helpful versus overwhelming. And as you know, because this class, it was being recorded, it is available on YouTube. I'm not sure the duration of how long it will be available on there. So if you have any questions, please go online, take a look. You can always reach out to the librarians if you want to speak to me. They have ways of reaching out to me as well. I'm always here. I'm literally here. If not every month, but every season I'm here. Please, if you can, take a moment to do a quick survey on it. Did you enjoy the class? What would you like to see in the future? And so forth. It will be very much appreciated. But besides that, I will still be here. If you have any questions, I do want to spend a little bit of time with you guys very quickly. I know you have to go, but thank you. And anyone else, if you have any questions, I will say after class as well. Yes. Oh my God, where should I begin? As you all know, I teach a variety of classes from computer basics all the way to programming. I do crafting. I do anything you can think of. I do a lot of Excel classes here. There's this other class that's become really popular. Besides my smartphone, I do a lot of video editing, photo editing, how to preserve your printed photos, basically to digitalize them. That's another popular one. But a new class I've been doing, which is picking up, is instead of paying for cable, what about looking at subscriptions? And what are the benefits of each subscription? And why you should pay for one versus the other. So that's a pretty popular one. I do a lot of Canva classes, a lot of Cricut classes. Guys, I do it all. If you name it, I have most likely done it. Or if I haven't done it, it's probably in the works. A lot of traveling, because I travel a lot, so there's a lot of tips I can do on that. Besides this tech class, there was another one I did about how to save your stuff, how to save storage on your phones. We take a lot of photos. How about saving it, backing it up on Google Photos, and then deleting it from your actual phone? So there's a lot. Photo stick. Is it like a flash drive? Because I'm going to go ahead and whatever that is, I'm going to say no to that. Because anything that has to do with having a physical copy now, it's not going to go a long way. No, don't do that. X on that. Don't do it. I recommend Google Photos. I understand. Yeah, I understand Google Photos is in the cloud, but at this point, everything's going to be in the cloud. I believe so. I would double check. We'll get you the link after class. We'll get you the link after class. Any other questions for me? I teach all over Long Island. But if you really enjoyed this class, besides the survey, let them know at the front desk as well. And I work closely with Krista. And I know currently me and her are discussing fall classes. So if you enjoy it, I will be back in the fall for more classes. But besides that, I am all over Long Island, like everywhere. Any other questions? All right, Thomas, are we good to close it out? All right, well, thank you all. I really, really, really hope you all learned something, and I can't wait to hear stories about how it has saved you time in the future. So thank you all for coming tonight. All right.